Ever wonder if entrepreneurship is your calling? You're not alone, my friend. Today, we're unraveling the mystery with a game changing tip that can guide you on this exciting journey. So imagine entrepreneurship as a grand adventure, and your skills are the compass to get you to the end of that journey. If this has you wondering, then stick around because by the end of this video, you'll not only have the clarity, but you'll also have the keys to unlock your entrepreneurial potential. You ready for the ride? All right, then let's dive right in. What's going on, all you aspiring leaders out there, all you entrepreneurial studs? My name is Isai Rodriguez, and I want to welcome you back to Hustle and Heartbeat. This is where I share actionable tips to move your business forward by 1 inch each and every single day. And today's topic is a game changer for anyone considering the entrepreneurial journey, because I know at one point I was there myself, and many of you were too. And I'm sure there are plenty more out there wondering right now. And you know what? In a year from now, there will still be even more people wondering, like, is this entrepreneur thing, like, is entrepreneurship right for me? I don't know. Is it right for you? We're going to answer that question. Either way, I'm super excited because we're going to dive into some golden goodness, as I like to refer to it as, that can set you on the path to success. So grab a seat, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and let's get started. All right, so let's jump into it. The first thing we're going to talk about is Skillset Evaluation. This is the first thing we're going to talk about to figure out if this entrepreneur thing is for you, or at least give you the heads up of, like, this is what you're going to need, kind of prepare you if you're going to make that transition or even thinking about it. That's the focus of the video. Now, you might be wondering, why is this so important? Well, imagine your skills as your superhero toolkit, your Batman utility belt, if you will. And entrepreneurship is the mission you've been called to perform, right? You want to make sure you're equipped with the right superpowers, right? So let's get right into today's tips, the actual actionable tips. So the first one we have is the first step that we have in this journey is to assess your superpowers, right? So what are you naturally good at? It could be anything from communication to problem solving, right? So what is it that allows you to flex your muscle? How is it that you flex your business muscle, your entrepreneurial muscle? This is important because your unique strengths are essentially the building blocks of your entrepreneurial success, right? You want to play towards your strengths and collaborate or team up with people that will fill in the gaps, if you will. You want to make those connections with people that essentially complement your strengths, people that can help you pick up the slack in the areas where you're not so strong, where you're relatively weak, right? But it all starts by knowing your strengths, right? You have to know your strengths before you team up with someone that can complement your strengths or your weak points, if you will, Now, let's talk about improvement, because let's face it, no one starts with a perfect toolkit, right? This is what we're going to talk about next, is is identifying areas of improvement. And this kind of goes along with the first bullet point with assessing your strengths. Once you've addressed that, once you've figured out your strengths, and you want to identify the areas that you need to be improving, So again, no one starts off knowing everything. In fact, you will never know everything. Entrepreneurship is a never-ending journey of facing challenges and then overcoming those challenges by whatever means necessary, right? That's where most, if not all, of the learning and improvement comes from. So identify areas where you can level up. Maybe it's learning a new skill or like enhancing an existing one, right? The entrepreneurial path is all about growth, and every skill that you acquire along the way is a step forward on your journey to growth, right? So yeah, let's move on to number 3. We're talking about embracing adaptability. Now, what do we mean by this, right? Well, entrepreneurship is like a roller coaster. It's full of unexpected twists and turns, ups and downs, highs, lows, you name it. But being adaptable is a crucial skill. How do you handle change? Think about that, right? Can you pivot when needed? Can you adjust the sail? Can you sense that the wind is not blowing to the east and then adjust your sails so that you stay on course? Are you with me? Again, this is where you learn and you grow, but it's inevitable, right? There's an old saying from a Greek philosopher that goes, the only constant in life is change. That statement, wow, not only is it deep, it's profound, but it's true, right? It's the only thing in life that's constant. If you think about it, the only thing that's constant is change. Change is always happening. You know what I mean? So you need to be adaptable as an entrepreneur. You need to be able to bend and twist with the ever-changing landscape of what it is to be an entrepreneur, right? Embrace adaptability, and you'll ride the entrepreneurial roller coaster like a pro, right? So let's move on to the 4th tip. We're talking about passion-infused skill, right? So here's a secret sauce tip, if you will, is you want to infuse your skills with passion. Think of it as like adding rocket fuel to your superhero toolkit. That's gonna be one of the tools in your kit, right? When you're passionate about what you do, your skills become unstoppable. It's the magic that propels you forward, even when as they say, the going gets tough, right? And we're not just talking about, do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. That's not entirely accurate. Like, here's what I mean. I personally followed this advice 20 some years ago and got into the IT field because, I loved it, right? And they said, do something that you love and you'll never work a day in your life. But, and don't get me wrong, I loved it then and I still love it now. I'm super passionate about technology and everything that comes with it. But here's where I say it's not accurate. Not entirely anyway. So I've stuck around for, again, 20 some years in the industry because, I love it and I'm passionate about it. Yes. But it's been 20 years of a lot of work, right? And constant self-education for me to stay relevant in the workforce, right? It's been the passion of learning new things that kept me in the game, the passion of becoming a little bit better that kept me going, right? That's the passion that we're talking about here, right? You need to fall in love with the process of becoming just a little bit better today than you were yesterday. You know what I mean? So what are your thoughts? I want to hear from you in the comments. Let me know one skill that you're excited to develop or improve for your entrepreneurial journey, or one that you're thinking of improving, if you get into the entrepreneurial space. Let's build a community of motivated go-getters that are supporting each other, right? I want this to be a community here. So I want to hear from you. I want to know what you're thinking, and let's feed off each other. Let's learn from each other's mistakes, and let's all rise up. All right, hustlers, that's a wrap for today's tip on Skillset Evaluation. this is like I said, a crucial step in determining if entrepreneurship is right for you, because you're always changing, you're always adapting, you're always learning new things. It's not a stagnant thing. It's not something that you arrive and then that's it. You're here. No, the day that you stop learning is the day that your business starts atrophying. I think that's the right word. It just starts dwindling. It shrivels up, right? You need to set the record straight right from the get-go. Remember, it's not about being perfect. I'm certainly not perfect by any shape of the imagination, but it's about being willing to grow yourself into the leader that I see inside of all of you. I see it. You know what I mean? And so if you found value in today's video, hit the thumbs up, share this with your fellow hustlers, and drop me a comment below with your thoughts. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more tips on navigating the exciting journey of entrepreneurship. This is Isai Rodriguez signing off. Until the next time, keep honing those skills, stay positive, stay confident, keep hustling, and stay legendary. I see it in you. And I'll catch you on the next episode. Take care now. Bye.